Hey guys, today I'm taking you to the Salvation Army store in Hickory and then on down the road to the Habitat for Humanity Restore. Okay, I'm in Salvation Army and it is pink tag 50% off this week, and of course they have the little table set up here with everything that's pink tag that you could possibly get 50% off on. Now don't forget, there's other things over in this area too. You want to keep looking around, make sure you don't miss anything, because not everything is on this table because of the limited amount of space. Clothing is also 50% off today if it has a pink tag. Pink tag clothing is 50% off, whether it's men's, women's, or children's clothing. They still have quite a bit in the way of Thanksgiving and Halloween decorations. They still have some Christmas available. Not a lot, but they still have a little bit. And then just other household decor. You can see here's some Christmas. There's still some Christmas over here. They have this Christmas swag. A couple of angels left and the funky little Christmas tree there in the middle. They have these little ghosts available over here. I want to show you the furniture because they've got in quite a bit of different furniture recently again. Give me a minute. There's people over here. They have this vanity with the matching stool. I think it says $39.99. Yeah, $39.99. That top price is definitely a 3. I was looking at this one and couldn't tell if it was an 8 or a 3, but this is definitely a 3. I mean, it needs a little love. That drawer right there has some damage. That's a really nice stool with it, though. Definitely a vintage piece, and like I said, it needs a little bit of love, but if you're a handy person, you might be able to fix that drawer. Looks like a sewing table, whether it has a sewing machine in there or not. They're asking $39.99 for it as well. There's some people trying out the furniture right now, so we'll go back over that way in just a minute. This little side table here is a magazine rack. It needs to be leveled unless it's just sitting on a wobbly floor, but I think it probably needs to be leveled. You could put some of those little feet levelers on there. Very farmhouse rustic style table for $7.99. That one's only $7.99. Yeah. I did not bring my microphone in with me. This umbrella stand is $19.99. I love that. It's huge. I've always wanted one like that, but they usually have smaller ones, and this is way larger than I would want. But that is a nice one, especially if you like the big, tall, golf style umbrellas. That's what that would hold. Now, if you're a creative person, you could turn this into a planter. You could put some of that moss and stuff in there and put this out in the yard and use it as a planter, because this appears to be wrought iron or some sort of heavy-duty metal. I want to show you some of this furniture because they have in some new furniture today. Well, used furniture, I should say. Some additional tables. They have this sofa right here, but it is sold. They haven't picked it up yet, though. They have this brown sofa. This is different. It was not here the other day that I can recall. They did have a big sectional back here, and they sold it like right before I got here. And they were trying to get it out of here while I was in here. This yellow chair is $19.99, and they have this tall side table for $14.99. Don't forget to look around all these shelves because there's probably some pink tag items over here mixed in. Like I said, that table over there, they try to move most stuff over there, but because that's limited space, you will find some pink tag items mixed in with these other shelves, probably. So just make sure you check everything. This is super cute, retro looking stand. Little bunny. He's a pink tag, 99 cents, so he'd only be 49 cents today. This is super cute. It's got that 70s vibes going on. This is a yellow tag item though, so it would not be discounted today. There's a little bit of crackling in it, but it's still a very nice retro style piece. Hang on, I'm having to push carts out of the way. Just trying to show you some of the clothing today. Anything with the pink tag is 50% off. It got really busy in here all of a sudden, so it's kind of hard to show you everything. But once again, everything pink tag, 50% off. Alrighty guys, we are back at Habitat this morning at the Restore to see what they have. And I just want to say thanks again because you guys knocked it out of the ballpark with the Christmas giving tree. They were able to get donations for all of the children who had names on the giving tree that live in Habitat housing, so that all of those children will receive Christmas gifts. So thank you all so very much for that. I really appreciate y'all coming out, and like I said, y'all knocked it out of the ballpark with the donations, which is super fabulous because this year we have a lot of families in need, communities everywhere. Look at this gray sectional. So we have the gray one here, and there's the blue one over here, and there's the dark blue one all the way up in that front room right there. So they do still have a variety of colors to choose from. You're going to have to bear with me for a minute while I lose my train of thought. I was trying to wait for some of the other customers to clear out to start videoing, and as soon as I started videoing, then some others came in, and the employees are trying to put out some new stock. Check out this, is it a giraffe? It's a lighted up giraffe, I think. This is new from Lowe's, $72. It's brand new, but it did come from Lowe's. It still has the tag on, the original tag, but they're selling it in here for $72. This little gingerbread style light up house is gently used. It is $59. Some of the other Christmas decor back here is new. Some of it is used, so you'll have to go through here. They do mark things pretty clearly on the tags. If you're unsure of anything, just make sure you ask an employee. They do still have some of these newer Christmas lights in the boxes. And of course, they have holiday cinnamon scent pine cones to decorate with. And here's some more over here. Check out this new 5-piece sectional they have right here. This one is a rounded sectional for $995. This is gorgeous. If I had space for this, I would want this, because this is really cool, y'all, because, you know, most sectionals, they're really wide like that. So, like, if you're sitting next to people, you're sitting right next to people, it's not very conversational. But this rounded one here, this is a great conversational sofa. Oh, be still my heart. Y'all know I love the green. I love, love, love the green. Look at this. It's like olive green, and I love it. This one is $195 for this curved sectional piece. And then this one over here is priced individually for $149. I just think those are fabulous. I love that color. Okay, so over in this direction we have all the dining room tables, and there's a couple of other odds and ends here. And then over in this section we have some of the newer and used sectionals to look at. There's a family shopping with a baby in here, so I'm trying to go in the opposite direction. I don't mean to be jumping around on you, But they have a little baby over there and they're trying out furniture, so we need to stay out of their way momentarily. You can probably hear him in the background. He's getting a little bit upset, I think. This is cute. $59. They have it marked as Christmas, and it's not necessarily Christmas. That bouquet could be used about any time of the year, because these are lilies. So, I really wouldn't say that's a Christmas arrangement. That's just me. This coffee table here is on wheels, and it has the 2 wooden shelves in the bottom and the glass shelf on top. It's $75. They have these 2 end tables, which are interesting. The stone part is not attached, so be very careful. These are $39 a piece. Now, the Habitat crew is really good about trying to put some of the dimensions on here. So if you look right here, these are 26 inches long by 20 inches wide by 25 inches tall. So if you measure your space before you come in here, you can use your measurements against the tables and nightstands that you see to find something that might work. This one's cute. I like these tall, skinny tables. It's a little bit wobbly. I wish they had 2 of them. I might pick that up. The skinny tables are great to go by sectionals, especially if you have very little wall room in between the arm of the sectional and like a wall or a doorway. These skinny tables work really well. This is really nice. It needs tightened up a bit. They have a couple of vintage sewing machines. Well, actually, it looks like they probably have 3 if there's sewing machines in all of these cabinets. This one is $59. So if you are a collector, this is a really great piece. This Valley Brook wood burning fireplace is really nice. It is new for $395. It is the Sunjoy brand. I like that. That's really, really cool. And what a safer way to like burn when you're outside burning stuff. Just trying to pan around here and not capture other customers so you guys can get a really good look around. This is like the least amount of people that's been in here in a while, so I can finally pan around here and try to show you the general layout of the store, which is what I'm always trying to do, but most of the time I can't, because as soon as I do, someone will walk right in front of me or a kid will come running by. So here I am right outside of the construction zone. The construction zone's in there. There are people in there right now. And of course the fabric's right here in the corner. And there's some linens and things, clear glassware, home decor. I wanted to take a look around and see if I see anything new over here. They haven't had a lot of home decor lately. They must be selling it as soon as they get it donated. They do have some healthometer and detecto scales available still. Ireland. It looks like it should be like a salt or pepper shaker, but there's only one. Alrighty, we're gonna go this way. They have quite a few little artificial arrangements to choose from. So you go on, check those out. Now they do have some dressers. Some are newer and more contemporary, and then some are vintage. This vintage one right here with the mirror is $175. I'm not going to get too close to that because there's people on the other side, and I didn't want to catch their reflections there in the mirror. This cabinet is $225. Take a quick look around at the dining room tables and chairs they have back here. Now, pay attention whenever you come in and look at the dining room tables. Oh, this one here is sold. This big, beautiful table is sold. A lot of times the chairs are sold separately, but sometimes the chairs are sold with the tables. So you always have to look. Like these chairs here are sold individually. They're $15 a piece. This sawhorse style table is $875. And once again, the chairs do not come with the table. They do have various china cabinets back here along this back wall too. There's artwork over there. There's artwork and mirrors over on this section. And then there's artwork hanging all throughout the store that you can look at and purchase. They have sold a lot of artwork recently. Here's another look at the section here where they have some of the newer and used pieces of furniture. They do have some accent pillows that they sell separately. Now, some are sold with some of the furniture, and then others are sold individually. They also have various armchairs and side chairs up here that you can choose from. This office seat bench is $59 if you need some furniture for an office. That'd be really cute in like a foyer too, if you have a foyer. They have this little gold, it's a two-seater sofa or love seat. It has one arm. It is $195 and it is new. It's gold. That's cute though. That is so cute for like an apartment. If you live in an apartment or a smaller home where you need some smaller furniture, that'd be a great item. Then they have this blue denim sofa here for $825. It's considered a three-piece, so it's three individual pieces put together. I thought it was just three cushions, but it's not. It's actually three separate pieces that form a sofa. So that's kind of unique. And then there's this lighter blue denim-like material chair here for $225. Now, they do sell some artificial plants, and then there's tables and lamps and whatnot. There's a variety of items in here to choose from. These lamps here are $180 each. Really pretty. They have this arrangement right here for $59. That's super cute. Now, that one does say that it's a Christmas arrangement, and it does look like a Christmas arrangement. They have this light gray three-cushion sofa for $795. Now that all of the presents have been bought for all of the children from the giving tree is now for sale. It's a 6-foot pre-lit Christmas tree for $59. Once again, it is pre-lit. Here is another piece of green. It looks like it's part of a sectional piece. Yeah, curved till sectional piece, $195. But once again, if you have like a little media room or something and you need some smaller furniture for a smaller room, this is one of those perfect pieces. Like, it'd be really easy to kind of snuggle up on there. And I should say cozy up on there. You could snuggle or cozy up on there and like read a book, you know. Alrighty guys, I had to get out there in a hurry because it was getting too busy to film. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again for the next video. Love ya. Bye.